scenes.
Straight out of
NASA City, Houston, Texas.
Get ready for Tejano Time Podcast. Houston, Texas, tonight.
Giving you the news you can use and bringing you the hottest interviews in the Tejano industry.
It's about to go down with your host, Keith Leal. Houston, Texas.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Tejano Time Podcast starts now. Please
Y'all
welcome your host, Keith Leal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode here of the Tejano Time Podcast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for everyone that's logging in right now. We definitely want you to share the live. I've got a great guest who's on the screen right now with me, my co-host, Mr. Tony V, up on top as well, right here on the Tejano Time Podcast. Mr. Stevie D is on the show, and welcome back, my brother. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Man, thanks, Keith. Thanks, Tony. Man, it's always awesome time, bro, when we get to spend some time together, even though we're a little late today, but
yeah, we want to definitely we want to apologize to everyone.
Yes.
No
sense in bringing up the past.
Yeah, we a little, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't know how to. I'm gonna let Stevie D say, say it.
Wow.
I'm gonna put him on the spot right now. No, but guys, we definitely agreed to move the show to tonight. You know, due to the ball game that was happening last night, Monday Night Football. Of course, the Dallas Cowboys were playing, so we chose not to carry on the show. And well, they got their behinds whipped, their ass whipped, pretty much. Looked like crap for the first
and the reason half. The reason for that is because you schedule your shows months in advance.
Yeah.
And we didn't even bother to check who was playing Monday night.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that them boys.
Yeah.
If y'all would have asked me, I would have told y'all don't do it. Let's just do the interview.
Yeah. And we don't really need... Yeah. So
anyway, thanks guys for having me here, man. We were talking right before the show, man. It's always such an awesome interview with you guys, man. It's always very organic, and I love being here. I love doing the show with you guys, man.
I'm glad you got to be able to join us. You know, even with the rescheduling, that's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
I wasn't gonna miss it for the world, bro.
But Stevie D is back, guys, here on the show once again here at the Tejano Time. Again, like, it's always great to have him on the show, man. We got a lot. We have a lot to talk about this hour. Many accomplishments that he's had in the past year, I would say, you know, from a lot of his great music that he's had out. But we definitely want to congratulate you on your brand new release of Kaya right now. The new cover song single and video release también as well. So congratulations to you on that. But there's also, before we get to all that, because we got the video and we're going to share with everybody out there as well. Right, Tony wants to chime in here and talk a little bit about something else that's happening right now that's still continuing to chart right now. Tony?
Yeah, Steve, I was looking through here, and tell us a little bit more about this song. You know, I've noticed that it's been also 3 months in the top 5, La Canción A Donde Me Llevas. Tell us a little bit more about that one, man. That's awesome.
Man, that song has been a workhorse, to say the least. I remember when I first wrote the song, and it's got that little speedy, you know, verse lick to it. And I remember singing it in the studio at first, and I kind of laughed at myself, right? Because I thought, man, this is kind of corny. And but then after, you know, we started, you know, when Mario Ortiz got the song, and he really started, you know, listening to, you know, my he started hearing what I was spitting out, right? And so somehow he put something really special together, right? You know what I mean? He arranged it along with, you know, a lot of my some of my ideas, not all of my ideas. A lot of that is all Mario, and I can't thank him enough. But I wrote the song from you know, head to toe, and I'm just super proud of it. It's an upbeat song, ranchera, It gets you on the dance floor a lot like Irremediable. You know, we had a lot of the same results with Irremediable, and but this one really has, like you said, Tony. I didn't even know it was that long, but 3 months. I should know, but and I probably subconsciously I do, right? But because I'm always posting about it. That A Donde Me Llevas deserves the credit. I appreciate it, but the people have responded to that song tremendously, man. In Mexico, just and in the U.S. And it I get calls, I get videos. They send me videos. I get text messages and on Facebook, people sending videos and the song on the radio, and it's a beautiful thing, man, to be on this side. To get a call from one of you guys and say, "Hey, man, that you kicked some ass with that song." That's such an honor, man. I mean, I can't even. I'll stop bragging because I won't shut up about that, because it's a beautiful feeling. For any vocalist, musician out there to tell you otherwise is bullshit.
Yeah, no, you have every right to brag. I mean, like you said, subconsciously you probably know it, but you're just so busy and caught up. But us people that are watching and doing the interviews and listening to other people and watching it, it's like, man, this guy, he's been on the top 5 for a long time compared to other artists. We're not knocking nobody else down, but you have every right to brag that, for a long time being in the top 5, that's pretty cool. That you deserve everything, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Tony, tremendously. That means a lot. I appreciate that.
And currently, right now, you are on the the Rudy Trevino's top 20 Tejano Gold countdown as well, right? I believe you're still at number 1 right now.
Yeah, it's still there. Yeah.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, man. It's
so that's.
I mean, and it's because of the fans, right? And all the radio stations that participate and report back to that countdown, right? It's not just everybody doesn't participate. It is a group. If you notice, and I didn't know this about that show until I started really paying attention. But at the bottom of that poster, you'll see all the affiliates that participate, all those radio stations. So if you want to vote for somebody else's song, you can call one of those radio stations and vote, even though you're not in the area. Not vote, but request it. And I believe that you guys take some kind of log or something like that, and I guess they have a system or whatever, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's amazing right there, man. So again, you guys, all you gotta do is just request it. Call it in, or email it, or I know there's a lot of people who take emails on that stuff. I know we're one of those as well that do that. They request that, or on the app as well. So it's the A Donde Me Llevas is still out there, still burning up, and he's got a new project out, man, new song out, new video as well. So it's the Gaia, and I personally told Stevie, when we spoke about the song when it first dropped, the single, and I had said, dude, this song has been done, by other, bands and stuff like that in the past, and I said, but by all means, bro, this one right here, I don't know what the hell you did to it, but you freaking killed it with this one right here. I mean, this is the best cover song remake of Gaia that I have ever heard. You know what I mean? I'm not just talking because you're on my show. I reached out to you and told you that when it first dropped, and I was like, it's the best thing I've ever heard right here. I was like, I mean, everything. A lot of bands go out there and they do it and they do their thing, their style, but you chose to put some twist on this one, man, to give it a little spin in your spin, and you're not. And it's not what it used to be. Tell me a little bit of what it took to get it to where it's at right now with you, with Stevie D and the All Star Cast.
This is a really cool story with this song, man. About 2.5, 3 years ago, I got called from a friend of mine that owns a little pub in Corpus called First and 10.
Oh yeah,
so Jesse Noyola, yeah. He called me and he says, "Hey Stevie, what? You come over here. I've got this little bar, and I think I had been there already once with Christina." And Jay Alanis, Cristina Salinas, and we had been recording in the studio, and we went to go visit, and then we went back to work. But anyway, I'd been there once before, and he called me and he says, "Why don't you come out here and do this?" And I was like, "Man, take a whole band out there." And he goes, "No, whole band, just you and maybe and bring a guitar." And so I said, "Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that's a pretty cool setting for that." So I called my guitar player at the time, and Jay Alanis, And I said, look, man, this, and that, and, we'll make a little bit of money, have some drinks, and have a good time, and visit with some people that, are friends, and do a little work in the studio, or whatever.
Right.
So he says, well, bet, let's do it. I said, okay, cool. So the day comes, the night before I come over, and we start rehearsing what the hell are we going to do? Just to we've never done this before. Right? He has, but I hadn't. Yeah. And we both agreed. So let's just slow everything down, have an intimate setting, and just talk to the people and tell a story between, and we'll just wing it. Bet, let's do it. So we kind of practiced a little bit. We recorded a little bit. I went to sleep listening to what the ideas we were doing so that it would register, right? And then we show up the next day and we do Irremediable. We did Ahora Sigo Yo. All the hits, and everything that was ranchera, we slowed it down to a ballad. And then came time for Kaya. And he just started strumming. At that point, I swear to you that I did not remember the rehearsal anymore. It was all a feeling, because he was playing something that it was just a strum. It was very simple, not insignificant, because it was significant enough for it to drag something out of me. And I sang the song the way I sang it in the recording, más o menos, right? And then, and somebody was recording that live on Facebook, right? Wow. And when it ended, this was a crowd of maybe 45 people, 50, maybe 70 people at the max. I can't remember how many, but 75 people fit in their max. Okay. And let's say it was packed, but just 75 people. In that video, there was an uproar, right, for 75 people. And I was like, wow, that was pretty cool. So I said to myself, I'm going to wrap this up, put it up my sleeve, and I'm just going to have it in the back of my head. Well, no me aguanté. About 2 weeks later, I called Brando Mireles and I told him, help me put this together, man. And here's the video. This is what I want. This is how I want to sing it. So would you help me, produce this and bring up a production? Well, one thing led to another, and it just started coming together, man. We put it in, got in the studio. By this time, Rebecca's already singing with me. And Rebecca Valadez was part of Moss back in the day, and so who better to help me out with this than to feature, the beautiful and talented Ms. Rebecca Valadez. And so it just came to life little by little. We changed parts here. We changed I call it, I have a Disney moment in it now when Rebecca's coming in. We put all these strings and timpanis and just we wanted to do something different. Yeah, when I see, I get somebody saying, dude wants to sound just like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, God, the dude changes. I changed the whole thing around, inside out.
Yeah.
But you still get that. But anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there. It's funny as hell.
Yeah, no, and I agree, because I mean that's and you're always going to get that, whether you're always going to get that negativity, no matter, and it comes with it, man. It just comes with the territory.
Yeah,
it definitely does.
But the song came to life. Forget all that. The song came to life, man, and and we held on to it, and we didn't do nothing with it for about 2.5 years until we started working on it again. I've had that song in the can for that long.
Wow.
So it's not something that we thought of yesterday or the day before or last year. This is almost a 3-year-old project that I've had in the can. So, we're proud of it because we've had a lot of positive feedback. The negative stuff, yeah, it's going to be there, and it's okay. Yeah. Somebody said you killed a classic. You can't kill a classic. It's still there.
It's still there.
It's still there. It's alive. It's still badass. Yeah. This is just a different interpretation. You don't have to listen to it if you don't like it.
Maybe because they didn't come up with the idea,
Yeah, whatever. But you know what? It's just music, man. It's supposed to provide something different for your soul. And if it brings up, a memory of something that was sad, then that's what it was supposed to do, right? I mean, I'm proud of the song. I know that Freddie Records is. We're super proud of the video as well. I'm so excited about Rebecca and all the comments that she's receiving, and she deserves that too, man. Rebecca's worked really hard in this industry, and a lot of people don't know that.
Definitely.
I feel she's gotten the shaft a lot, in this industry, and she's like a little sister to me. I've said it time time and time again. And I'm super stoked that we were able to do that together. And for Freddie Records to come and say, Stevie, I've recorded this song 5 different times with 5 different artists, and I don't know. But then I gave this to Freddie Jr., and Freddie says, well, this is something special. And so we waited. I mean, I got excited about it when I first heard it, and I wanted to go. But that's just me, with ready to take on the world. But the time, this is what's so awesome about me being with Freddie, is that they're able to pull me back and say, whoa, hold on, caballito, no, seriously, take it easy. This is what we do best. So, and I got to hand it to them, Freddie Jr. and Mark and all the staff there. Mariano particularly took a big lead with Kaya. A big lead with Kaya. And if you look at the credits, you'll see. He redid a lot of parts. Just about a lot of them. So very talented musician and master engineer there at Freddie Records. So,
it's interesting, Stevie, what you were saying a little while ago is that, a lot of people do cover songs, right? And to me, we won't talk about our ages, right? But I've been listening to music for a long time. And you said something, Norita, I don't remember exactly, I can't quote you, but when you're in a different mood or a different atmosphere and you hear a song, it hits different.
Yeah.
So
for everybody.
Yeah, and you interpret it a little bit different. And I'm imagining, or that's kind of what you said, is that when you heard it and then you guys are just kind of playing around or something, and then you were able to tie it in together and make it completely different.
Well, we something natural came out that night, right? And it was simple, very basic. Just sang the song, right? But the reaction was what was different.
Yeah.
Right. And so it hit the people a different way. And I was able to recognize that and store that away, store that memory away, find that video, because that was important, right? Because I had to reimagine that again. Right.
Yeah.
And from that is what gave birth. Now, I also got to say that I talked to Adolfo Garcia, because apparently I believe he saw the video somehow. Maybe Norma Lee, which is Jimmy's sister, sent it to Adolfo, who was the drummer for Mas back in the day, original drummer, and he wrote Kaya. Him and Jimmy, right? Jimmy, I believe, has the melody part, and Adolfo the lyrics. And so I remember talking to him about how it would be cool to record it that way. And I said, would you be okay with it? And he says, go for it. And I was like, oh, but when he gave me the blessing,
right?
that was a green light to just go for it, make it beautiful. And
yeah, that opened the door for you. Yeah.
And then the thing about that song is that it always hit me different, even in a ranchera. Because I've said this in chingos of interviews. I'm a lyrics guy. I like to, I want to deliver the lyrics. I want to deliver the poetry, the art. I want to deliver that, and I have a passion for that. And so, slowing it down for me intensified the meaning of the words to that beautiful song. It's a beautiful song. It's not just, good,
right?
Because it's beautiful in ranchera. It's a beautifully written song, and I just wanted to bring a different attraction to it.
Yeah.
Maybe a new generation will keep it for another 50 years.
Exactly.
Who knows?
And then you said on it for 2 years,
2.5.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a damn long time, but it's popping now. So what do you hope the fans take away from your version of the song?
That's a great question, man. See what I'm talking about? God.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
I'll
tell you what it is, because it's something that I would suggest that you use in life. It's not just about music. It's not. I'm just mixing something. I'm late on my drink here.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah. We'll talk about this here in a minute.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about what he's mixing there in just a few minutes, but we're gonna get his take first, guys. So hang tight.
But
We're definitely
where
gonna let
was
you
I?
know
What was
about
I
that.
saying? I forgot.
We're actually
So what do I want the fans to take out of this?
this version.
Or just anybody in general.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a fan of mine or a fan of the song, but this is true in life.
Mhm.
It's better to try and fail than fail to try.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
So I tried.
100%. Yep.
Yep.
That's it.
Wow. That's it.
That's the
Doesn't get any
magic,
better than
man.
that. Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't try, you fail 100% of the freaking time.
Yeah.
I'm just giving it a shot.
Yeah. And it's
No, and if you fail, try again. Keep going until you. Yeah,
I'll give it another shot.
that's so. Right.
well,
Hey! I don't know about you guys, but do you guys see any comments? I don't see.
I see a bunch of comments.
Oh,
on my
okay,
end.
good.
I've got,
I
I've
don't
got
see
a
any.
bunch that we're gonna get down to on there right now. He's let him sip on that right quick right there. And we're gonna talk about what he's drinking. What do you got in your cup right there, Mr. Stevie?
Thanks. This is a drink that I'm a part of the company, endorsed by it. But it's called RZIP. It's just it's a flavored drink that gives you energy, burns fat. I've lost 24 pounds now. For a long time, for a good 7 months, I had lost 21. I'm at 24 now. And this is over the period of about nine, almost 10 months now, maybe 11 months, but 24 pounds. And it's an energy drink, fat burner. It just does all kinds of great stuff. And I drink 2 a day, and that's all it is. It's called RZIP. You can if people want to know about it, you can DM me. That's what
There you go.
or call me on Messenger or whatever. But it's really good. It's called RZIP, but I'll tell you about it.
There you go.
And I have some people that will, if I can't get to it, I'll get you the answers to it. But anyway,
For sure. Well, let's get some of the comments because I know they're building up right quick. I want to get some of those.
Okay.
There's a lot of shout outs there for you. We got Brandon Vasquez says, "What's up, brother Stevie D?"
What's up, Brandon?
Starcast. Mr. Brandon right there.
Brandon's
we got
cool.
Henry. Hello, everyone. That's Henry over in the New Mexico talk show.
Yeah, what's up, Con? Candelaria.
Yes. John Gabriel Martinez. Saludos, bro.
What's up, brother?
Yeah.
Right there
Luis
with-
Garcia también.
También.
He
What's
says,
happening,
"What's
Luis?"
up, Steve D?"
Austin, Texas, A-Town in the house. Alma
Alma.
Castro. Yes. And we
Joe
also got
DZ.
Josie. Josie is in the house. She's watching on
Yeah.
YouTube.
What's up, Josie?
Saludos out to her.
Josie. Patty Gonzalez in Dallas, Texas. También saludos, Patty.
I got involved with this drink because of this young lady right here,
Oh, okay.
Patty Gonzalez. Yeah, out
There
of
you
Dallas. Yeah.
Awesome.
On another interview, we'll talk about how I met her. But she was supposed to be the original model in the "A Donde Me Llevas" video.
Oh, really? Okay.
But yeah, she stood me up to go to South Texas or something like that with this drink. She had some convention and she stood me up. But anyway, she's super dope. So thanks, Patty. Thanks for coming in.
Awesome. Jonathan Espinosa, saludos from Florida right there. And like
What's up,
Patty
Jonathan?
said, they're a great song as well.
Thank you, Patty.
Jonathan says también also shut it, Kaya in English. Great show, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Saludos,
shit.
Jonathan.
Yeah, I think we skipped Luis Garcia out of Houston. Houston is in the house.
What's happening, Luis?
Luis Gonzalez, yes, or Luis Garcia. That's right. I believe we said he was up on top as well. There we go. We got Danny Noyola también.
Hey,
Saludos,
Danny.
saludos. Yes, Alma and Danny.
We're just
Noyola.
talking about 1st and 10, Danny.
Yes, sir. Sure will. Right there. Ruben Horta también. Also right there.
In Grando.
In Grando Park. Saludos. Thank you so much for tuning in to the show. Mr. Ricky Duran as well is out there.
What's up, Ricky?
almost tuned into the show. Steven Garcia. Stevie D, what's up, brother? Great video.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Thanks, Steven.
Yeah. Roy Mesa says, "Congratulations, Stevie. Keep on doing what you do."
What's up, Roy? Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, shout
And
out
Roy
to
Mesa
that's
Promotions. Juan Mendoza.
Yes, Tejano TV in the house. Shout out to
What's
my
up,
boy
man?
Stevie D.
Man, I remember meeting Juan, man. First time I met him, we just clicked. We were like instant. It was really cool, man. Really cool dude.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's an awesome dude right now. So we're streaming the live, guys, as well on Tejano TV. So everybody that's watching on Tejano TV as well, saludos and thank you so much for tuning in right there. Josie Zamora says, love Stevie D's version of Kaya.
Thank you, Josie.
Great song.
Appreciate you.
Jimmy's watching. Saludos from Laredo as well.
Thank you, Jimmy.
And Patty says, my pleasure. She said, it was an earlier comment there we were talking about earlier. So, saludos. Who is this here? So, hello, everyone. I want to say it's Daxi 2. Is that what that says here? All right. Saludos. Thank you. Orale from the 806 area.
806.
Yes, Arturo Cedeño. And también also, we got, Steven, again, what's up, my brother from Amarillo. That's where he's from there, right there. All right. So, love the fact, Stevie D, never been afraid to step outside the box. That's from Ricky right there. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that, Ricky. Thank you, Ricky.
Saludos, Ricky.
Where you at, Ricky?
Ricky, right now, I think he's probably just chilling at home right now. I think he just got off of a show, if I'm not mistaken. No, I think
okay, right on.
Tomorrow.
We'll excuse you then.
Yeah. So getting back to the show, guys, here, everybody out there, if you got any questions or anything, any comments for us, Stevie, feel free to drop them down there. We'll be more than happy to read them along there for you guys. But getting back to the song and the video, the song was released not too long ago, but the video recently just dropped as well, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. So originally we were going to drop the video and the track at the same day, just like we did "A Donde Me Llevas." But we had Thanksgiving come into play, and things kind of got a little twisted there. I'm not sure how, but it happens, and it just, God always has a way to, making things work out. And it's just, it's the way it's supposed to be, man. And when you're messing with God's imperfection, that I'm not trying to get involved with any of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I feel it's the best video I've ever done. It's simple. Michael Salgado Jr. shot it. Mike shot it. And it's a really cool video, man. It's just simple and just me walking around Austin and
so walk us through the concept. You know what I mean? The inspiration behind the video itself.
It's very organic, man. Keith, I think you know me. We showed up. We had some permits. They called me last minute and they were canceling them out. So we had to do some sneaky deaky stuff, with the post office downtown, and we had to pull some strings. Indeed now owns that which was the federal the post office downtown on Austin, and they gutted it. And so I was like, man, rock star moment. Yeah. Power ballad, power ballad inside a vacant warehouse. It's just classic, man. I mean, that's what, I said, screw it. Let's get in there. Well, we couldn't, and there was guards and there was security. And so anyway, you just, and people just turned around for a little bit, and so we were able to take some shots here and there. And, we got really close to going into the Capitol, and I wanted to cross that line and film inside the Capitol. Mm-hmm. But since I already had issues earlier in the day, I was like, I'm not going to push my luck, man. So we did what we could on the streets. That the Impala. Yeah. True story. The car behind the Impala is my Audi. There's a white Audi parked right behind the Impala when I'm first starting the video. I parked right there. I'm on my phone calling Mike Shot It. I say, hey, Shot It, get over here, bro. There's a parking spot right in front of me. So date la vuelta and come back in front of me, right? If somebody comes in, I'll move back and forth if I have to. He's just going around the block. Well, by the time I hang up the phone and Mike's, I would imagine, halfway around the block, this dude's rolling around. And just roll. I wasn't about to stop that dude. He was too cool.
Right.
He was too freaking cool. I was like, nah. I called Mike back. Forget it. He goes, I bet we're already walking because they found a spot. So they were walking towards me, and Mike Mike says, "Wow, check out that kind of say, I know, bro. Let's use it. Let's see if he lets us use the car." Well, the dude got that parking spot, and he was the tattoo artist across. I mean, right? He parked right in front of his tattoo parlor.
Oh, okay.
David Shazinski or something like that was. I can't remember his last name. I should remember it. And I'm sorry, David, if you're watching. But anyway, he saw me get close to his car, and he came out, and a really super cool guy. And he says, "Hey, man, can I help you?" And long hair, beard, kind of a hat like mine, and he liked my outfit, and he saw the cameras, and I just asked him. I said, "Hey, bro, look, this is what we're doing. This is I'm nobody, but I'd really like to use your car." And then I think Mike and Mike's assistant got involved and talked to him, and they took down his name and number. The dude gave me the keys, man. He put me inside the car. He goes, "Go for it." I said, "Does the door open? Do I have to lift it?" Or, man, the car's straight. The car is straight. Sure shit, that car was straight, man. I was opening the door, closing it, opening it, closing it. The repeats, the action and whatever, just super cool moments, and a lot of fun shooting with that crew. I told him after he gave us the full deal, and I told him, I said, "Man, you're the dude now, so I don't know how you're gonna you have to step it up, off of this, bro. How are you gonna beat it?" He goes, "We'll think of something." So, very talented young man. Michael Salgado's got to be real proud of him. He does all of Michael's work, and I'm just super, super stoked and honored that he had the time and he helped me out with the video. And the guy's on. I want to use him from now on. And he's not cheap, but he's worth every dime.
Yeah, Mr. Mike shot it right there. So
Mike
big shout out if he's watching the show as well. So any memorable moments that you have during that production, during the shoot?
When the hat falls off. Well, are you gonna play the video?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna play the video. I did see.
So when the hat falls off, that's organic, man. That was the wind that picked up. I was telling Mike, I said, "Man, I'd really like to get the shot of the Capitol behind me over my shoulder." Mm-hmm. And he goes, "Yeah, I got it, man. Just keep singing, bro." He was getting mad at me, but make sure you do it, bro. So he keeps shooting, and I started singing again. And for a moment, you can see where I'm starting to smile because I could see his face, right? I was getting on his nerves, but then the hat just goes, it falls off with the wind. If you see the all the clip, you'll see me, blowing my jacket so it could catch wind, right?
Wind.
To have some effects, right? Natural effects. But that happened with my hat, which was just,
that wasn't in the
no.
planned. It just happened.
We had no idea. But when it started to come up, I was like, "No way!" You could see it in my face, man. It was just like, this can't be happening. So to me, that's probably the most memorable moment because it was just perfect. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better scene, I think. Anyway, it was kind of cool.
And you just went right with it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. In moments like that, you got to keep rolling, man. And I have a clip that when we had a break for lunch, right? So we're sitting around this inside the restaurant. We were at a barbecue place, but he's got his computers and he's looking for that scene because I'm asking him, "Did you get that scene?" And he's like, "Man, you know what? I'm recording because I want to record over on his laptop, and I'm on my phone and he's like, "No, man, I don't think I got it. I think that I told you to go get your hat or to keep singing or something, and then you hear me say, 'Stop talking, there it comes. Hold on, here it comes.'" And sure as shit, he got it, man. The hat just goes, and it was close. It was a close up. It was, I mean, I don't know if he edited anything. I'm sure he did, but it was just we celebrated right at that moment, man, because we got that shot. But hats off to Mike for being, concentrating and staying on his game, right? Because I don't know if it would have been somebody else if they would have caught that. It was a cool moment.
You were on the other side, like, God dang it.
Yeah.
Would,
Yeah. And Mike was like, I run this show here, man. Hey, and Mike's a big dude, man. So
Gil, I was saying that we're going to play the video, guys.
right,
If you guys
cool.
are watching there, we're going to play the video, but a couple of shout outs right quick. Gil Cervantes over in the Shallow Water, conjuntonation.com there, Mr. Saludos Stevie D from
Saludos,
Shallow Water,
Gil.
Texas. Yes. And let's see, McKinney, Texas, also in the house. Emily, también as well. And Patty once again says, I'm in love with that song. So we're definitely going to play the video here right now. Saludos, Keith from Eagle Pass. Ismael Castillo Alejandro. Saludos. Thank you. Wow, truly blessed, Stevie. I thought the hat flying off was part of it.
well, no, it's part of it, but it was a natural thing. Hey, a big
It wasn't
shout out to
planned.
Emily Reeves DeVerno. I have a problem with Emily's last name, Denverno. She's also one of my partners in with this with RZIP. It's she's a big supporter, and I appreciate you being here, Emily. Thank you.
Yep, thank you so much for watching the show. Jimmy also says literally hats off too. Yes, definitely.
No
Jimmy.
pun intended.
Over on our YouTube channel there. Thank you.
Right on.
Well, let's get to the video, guys. If you, I know Tony hasn't seen the video yet, so he's going to see it for the very first time here on the show right now. And for those of you that are watching out there right now and haven't checked out the brand new song right here, single that's out, the cover song here, Gaia, done by Mr. Stevie D here in the All Star Cast. Check it out, and we'll be right back to talk all about it right after this. Stay tuned.
No digas que me amaste, calla, dirán que lo soñaste. Mira, mejor no digas nada, si ya todo quedó en el pasado, si ya te olvidé. Calla, mejor no digas nada. Dime qué ganas con llorar. Calla, ya sé que estás sufriendo. Es el precio de tantos engaños que hoy has de pagar. Y si preguntan de ti, diré que ya te perdí y callaré que por ti yo sufrí. Hoy que ya te he olvidado, quieres volver a mi lado, pero de mí tú ya no tendrás nada.
Qué ganas con llorar. Calla, que estás sufriendo es el precio de tantos engaños y hoy has de pagar.
Y si preguntan de ti, diré que ya te perdí y callaré que por ti yo sufrí. Hoy que ya te he olvidado,
Already recording artist right there, Stevie D in the All Star Cast guy got his version right there, man. Amazing, man. Great video, man. That just again every time I've only seen it a couple of times, but every time I see it, it's just different. What is your take on it, Tony?
Man, I'm speechless. That was awesome. That was awesome. And then, for the people that know the song too, and the way you just arranged it, the whole thing, man. I mean, it's awesome. I can't wait till this is over and let my wife see that. That was hats off to you, sir.
Thank you, bro.
That was badass.
I appreciate you.
And Rebecca Valadez, I mean, of course, amazing as well.
Song it wouldn't have been what it is without her.
Yeah. Great, amazing artist. Very talented, very amazing voice.
Great job to everybody that was involved in that.
There's a hat.
Got
Got the Longhorn on it. Can you see it?
Yeah. Wow. Check that out. Up close. There it is.
Yeah, I saw that Longhorn también on the back of your jacket. That was cool.
And we got
a lot of offers for the hat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And well, no, I can't do that to that hat. I made that one. I mean, I designed it, so I was like, we're gonna put that one away for a little while.
It'd be tough to give that one up right there. So those from
Karina.
Dallas, Texas,
Corey.
Yes.
Yeah, Roy Mesa said that was the first time that he's heard it también. He says that was awesome.
Who?
Roy Mesa.
Oh, Roy, really?
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Roy.
Yep.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yes. From Buda, Texas, I mean, also awesome. Says awesome musical expression right there. Loving it. Awesome.
Sometimes there's more meaning to a song when there's a video behind it too, man. That's
the artist is able to again add some expression to the delivery of in the vocal expression, right? So you get to act that out, and it if you can make it work, it can be something really cool.
Yeah, like I've said before on other interviews, there's nothing like being yourself, not copycatting or covering nobody, just going out, expressing yourself and being you and what you feel. And that's kind of what you've been saying. You're just doing.
Yeah, well,
you.
I mean, the song's the song, right? I covered the song. I covered the poetry of the song. I didn't cover the music. I didn't cover the voice. I just covered the song. That's all I did. I tried to make it my own, and that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, be yourself, and that that was awesome.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Shout out to my good friend Jesse Villarreal out in Florida. Hell of a songwriter, man. Guy's an amazing writer, man. He's always sending me stuff. So appreciate you, Jesse. Thank you, man. I love you, bro.
Jesse Villarreal, that's a great guy out there over at, I believe he's out in Florida todavía, right?
Yeah, he's out in Florida, yeah.
So Juan says we're going to have the video on Tejano TV as well, guys. So you can check out
Juan.
the video there on Tejano TV. So if you haven't seen it, it's up on YouTube también as well, I believe.
Yeah, it's on the Freddie Records channel.
Freddie Records, right? Yes.
Yeah, Freddie Records TV. Yeah, and I want to remind everybody before I forget, because I'm terrible at this, but I can hear Freddie watching and telling me, bro. So I have a duty to remind people to follow me on Spotify and your favorite digital platform, because that gives us information on how songs are doing and what songs you like and which ones you don't. So that way on the next album, we're able to concentrate more on those types of songs that you like so much and not so much on the ones you don't like. So, you know what I mean? And it helps, it conserves time, and it helps the artist give you better quality music and more hits on one album as opposed to just having 2 or 3, or whatever.
Exactly.
So it helps the artist, and you should always follow the artist. It really gives us some insight, and it helps us gain some traction, not only for the artist, but for the genre as a whole. It really does, And, for years, even the Grammys now, every time the Grammys the Latin Grammys comes around, Tejanos feel like there's other bands that are being involved in our genre, and we're involved in a genre that is named out for us, but they feel that we're in their genre, so causing that this helps separate, and create more growth and a more direct audience, so anyway, follow your artist. I'm getting into a bunch of technical stuff.
So speaking of following your artist and whatnot, where can they find you on social media, Stevie?
Well, on Facebook it's Stevie D All Star Cast, and the fan page. I don't have any room for new friends on my personal page, which is Stevie D All Star Cast, like it says down here. Or
Yeah, right.
that's hard to
there you
do.
go. Yeah.
Right there. That's my personal page, and then Stevie D and the All Star Cast. Now you can certainly follow me on my personal page, which is the busiest one. So if you follow me there and follow me on Spotify and on TikTok and on all of them, you'll they all
You'll be able to-
intertwine somehow. I don't know how it works, Keith. You know better than I do, but
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram, TikTok, HEB, FBI wanted list.
La madre. HEB.
That's
So
another
yes,
interview.
man, but-
We won't get into it.
Yeah,
That's
right.
an interrogation.
That's Stevie D right there, guys. If you're joining the show right now, just joining us, everybody on Tejano TV, again, thank you for tuning into the show. Please share the live as well. As his new single is out, it's on radio airwaves, and we still want to continue to encourage you guys to request "A Donde Me Llevas" también at your favorite local internet radio station, your local radio station or internet, or you can also go out there and stream it on all digital platforms, guys. Okay, it's still available out there. También add it to your playlist. Okay, everyone has their favorite. This is the cover of the new single right now, Kaya Stevie D, Freddie recording artist right there. También it's also available, so go out there and add it to your playlist. And there's many other songs and the great music that he has there on his on those platforms that you can add to your list, guys. So go out there and get it, Stevie D right there. So what's next for Stevie D? Any plans on any upcoming projects, maybe collaborations in the future? Anything in the books? Yes,
Well,
or any talks?
we've talked to collaborations. I think I'm all collabed out right now. I did Porque Tu with Rebecca. I did this one with Rebecca. Rebecca's part of my show and obviously part of the band. But she's a featured artist. She has her own career, and when she's available which is she takes us as a priority. Takes this band as a priority, and I appreciate her for that tremendously. Collabs, I'd like to do. I'd like to switch off. There was some talk with me and Ruben Ramos. I'd like to explore that. There's a he's a friend of mine, and I respect that man very much so. And there's some talks there. We've talked about it. So I don't know. But I know that I'm finishing off another song right now. I'm in the writing process of it, and I'm about to hand it over to my producer, to Mario. So I'm excited about what I got. My head is spinning because I'm trying to think in advance, or trying to think of what I'm trying to say, and not step over my tongue. But I'm finishing up another song, and it's another ranchera that I want to put out. I want Freddie to hear it here soon, and I want to finish the album. So the album, I'm thinking somewhere end of March, around there, for it to be released, and then we're going to immediately get started on the next project. We're going to tour this album, and we're going to immediately get started on the next project. I'm a little behind. COVID did a number on me. I've said this before with the first album with Freddie. We released it and everything stopped. For a year and a half, we didn't perform. So I had to give that album its time, to promote it, because Irremediable was on there. There was a lot of good songs on there. La Última Vez, just several songs, El Amuleto, and I needed to give it its proper promotion, and perform it live. So I took my time. I took a little bit more time than I should have, but man, I'm back on track, and I'm feeling good. I've recently, cut out a lot of bad habits in my life, and I'm straight, and I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to take over.
I know you were saying, Stevie, something about touring and stuff. So I got to ask, is there anything else? I'm sure there's a lot, but is there anything else like on a tour like maybe doing a video or anything else somewhere else. Maybe, you know, there's obviously a lot of Tejanos that take this cruise and do some stuff, you know, out on cruise ships.
Yeah,
Is there anything like that? También,
yeah, I
that you'd like
appreciate
to
you
do?
mentioning that, Tony, because there's a cruise that I'm doing with Jim Luna and Quarter Moon Productions.
Hormone.
La Fiebre is going to be there. Mike Gonzalez and the Iconics. I believe J.R. Gomez is going. I think I mean, several artists are going. I can't name them all, but I do remember those. That's happening this coming year in September, I believe. And the tickets are available. You're able to finance them now. This way,
Yeah.
it doesn't. You know, I didn't know you
Yeah.
could do that. So super dope about that. That's super dope, and I'm super stoked about going to this cruise. I've never been on a cruise like this.
Mhm.
I was in the Navy, so I took a bunch of cruises like that. But that was work.
Right.
But I'm excited about this, and probably the only cruise I'll ever do, because I don't see myself doing this performing on a cruise. I don't see. I'd rather go and have fun, right? I'd rather be a fan, as opposed to, you know, being in shorts at the pool, then seeing I have to go change and get on the stage or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how, but I'm crazy about the idea. I'm so happy that Jim Luna called me and said, "Hey, man, do this with me." And if you haven't got your tickets, go to Jim Luna's page or my page and find it. I'll post it again tonight. I haven't posted it in a minute, so. But if you know Jim Luna out of Angleton, Texas, and Quarter Moon Productions, he's the one in charge of that. And if you have any questions about that cruise, go to his page, and he's the guy to see about it. He's got all the answers. He gives me more questions than answers, but he's my friend. He can do that.
That's right. Quarter Moon Productions, Mr. Jim Luna, man, great guy as well. So, it's the guy. Go to Stevie's Facebook page there later on tonight. He will definitely,
Yeah, for
not
sure.
after midnight or 2:00 in the morning. I'm sure he'll do that as soon as
I'm
we
already
finish the
falling
show.
asleep.
So yeah, get that info that you guys need to check that
Yeah,
out.
thanks
man.
for sharing that with us, Steve. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
for sure, man. Thanks for bringing that up. But in addition to that, the second part of the answer to your question, Tony, was that this next video, I want to take it out of state, and I want to do something different. I don't want to say where yet, because, you know, ideas get stolen all the time, right?
Oh yeah,
Right.
It's only your idea until you tell somebody about it.
Yeah,
Yes.
we know all about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
but yeah, we're gonna go out of state, and I've got something really cool planned. Regardless of what the song is, this is gonna be a cool video. But it's gonna be up to Mike Shot It to put it all together and make the magic happen. Right? I just have an idea.
Cool.
After that, it's his baby.
Yeah, we'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And so I'm excited for the new year. You guys, what are you guys getting for Christmas?
I'm not sure. Tony,
Have you been a good boy, Keith?
I'm never a good boy.
All right. Well,
Yeah, so,
well, at least you're honest.
yeah, being honest and straight up right there.
What about you, Tony?
So, Tony?
No, usually my Christmas comes around spring break time. So, you know, we'll see what happens this year.
What you smoking?
What am I smoking?
Spring break?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, we usually, you know, we've got a big family, so we, you know, as long as my kids get what they want, that's all that matters to me. And then, you know, everything else just comes throughout the year for us.
Right on, man. Right on.
Good health. That's all,
I'm
you know.
gonna try and work as much as I can.
I don't really. So any gigs right
Yeah,
now
that
you
has
have
to be at
lined
the top
up?
of my list, man. Good health.
Mm-hmm.
What's that, Keith? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Any lined up shows or any shows you have in the future right now?
We got-
Are you getting back on stage anytime soon? I know you took some time off recently, right?
Yeah. I taken some time off, but the shows that we have left for the year are all corporate and private gigs. And
Okay.
for the last couple of years, we concentrated on that, and, you know, it kind of affected our public performances, right? But 2025, pick up the phone, give me a call. All the promoters out there, we're ready to go back to work. So we're rocking and rolling. Mario's leading the charge with the band. It's his call out there, so, you know, he's told me that he's got it under control. So we're ready to rock. We'll be in Corpus next week and the week after. Again, all corporate weddings and things like that are happening towards the end of the privates, so yeah. And we're gonna, I don't know if we'll we're not working January, but we're hitting in February, we're hitting the door running.
There we go.
So yeah.
I know they're asking for you here in Houston. We had some comments on some of the posts promoting the show for tonight or yesterday's scheduled show, but they were definitely asking when you were coming to Houston. So as to hopefully soon, next year.
You get with Jesse Cerda on that. No, just Jesse handles my bookings there. I'm just kidding, man. God, guys, just trying to get a laugh, man. Damn. Jesse's my boy, man. He's
a great guy,
super cool guy. Yeah.
Yes, he's good.
But yeah, no, maybe we'll be in Houston soon. I know that we are. I don't have anything in front of me.
Okay, cool. Well, like I said, if you're out there and if you're not following Stevie D, get up there and check it out on Facebook. Follow him on his social media platforms, whether it be Instagram, whether it be Facebook, and keep up with all the latest there on Stevie D. Because again, 2025 is just around the corner, and he will be out there hitting the stage somewhere in your neck of the woods. So we definitely want you guys to be a part of it. And don't forget to stream his new song, Kaya. The video is out. Check that out también. ¿A dónde me llevas? You can still request that on all your local radio stations. Guys, it's still charting, man. The song is just doing a freaking amazing right now. So
thanks, bro.
We definitely want you guys to go out there, and if you haven't heard it, I'm sure you already got people out there that are listening and love this. I mean, there's people on here right now. I love all your songs. This is from Liana Gonzalez, McAllen, Texas.
956, Ileana.
There you go. And we got Mr. David Vela.
David Vela.
Oakland is watching as well. Saludos, David. Thank you.
Hello, David.
So yes, and guys, again, I can't stress it enough, man. So definitely go out there, check out his music. It's available on all digital platforms, ladies and gentlemen. So Stevie, again, thank you so much for joining us on the show. As always, it's been great having you here and sharing your insights on the music and your video and all that other stuff that you got up and coming for you. So again, we appreciate you, man, from the bottom of our heart.
Stevie.
You're welcome back anytime, my brother.
Man, thank you guys. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Tony. From the bottom of my heart, man, you guys are amazing, man. I love doing this show, and I mean, we do it once a year, or whatever. But it seems like we talk all the time, and you guys are the type of guys that I don't have to talk to all the time because we can pick up where we left off. Just right. This, man. I appreciate you guys tremendously, man. And
all the kind words. I'll say it like he said. Anytime you want to jump in, just give Keith a call and we'll set it up. And
so Tony's trying to take a date off right now as my co-host is what he's trying to do right now. Request denied. No, I'm messing. I'm just kidding. But yes, man. So it's always great, man. So guys, again, thank you both for being on the show tonight. Tony as well, as they just teamed up with me recently. It's probably your fourth show now, Tony. I want to say something like that.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, heck of a job, man. Hats off to both you guys.
Yeah, and I want to thank Keith también for giving me the opportunity to do this. I'm enjoying it. I'm learning a lot and getting to meet some new artists también and stuff. And
Tony, actually, Stevie, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Tony. Tony's from with West Texas TejanoExplosion.com internet.
Yeah, I think we've talked on Facebook or Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Tony.
So
I didn't know you were on the show until I saw you tonight. I was like, cabrón. But
yeah, he said he had been toying with it, and I had been kind of thinking about it también, and an opportunity came, and I told him, hey, you know what? We already work together when we go down to San Antonio, so let's give it a try and see what happens. So I'm enjoying it.
It makes a great team,
Thank you.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. I've never been on that end of doing a podcast, but I would imagine that you're probably pushing some buttons over there, and a co-host would it helps, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
when you go to the video and stuff, you got to do something, right?
Yeah. Everything on my end, I have to do it, but doing it solo, kind of, if I had someone on the other side doing everything for me, it'd be a lot easier. But again, it's tough not to trust someone to know when to kick that video off. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
so if you don't do it yourself, it's not going to be done right. You know what I mean? But, that's the
I
way
was just talking to somebody about that today as well, man. Si no lo hago yo, nunca va a estar bien. My grandmother used to say that.
That was the only thing I was hoping. He can push all the buttons, and I'll do the talking.
Yep. So Danny in the Yellow says, great show. Keith Leal, Stevie D, All-Star Cast, and Tony. Great show. Thank you, Danny. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Danny.
you.
See you soon,
And
Danny.
Karina says, happy holidays right there. Sister Karina.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Corey. That's my
Javier
sister.
Natividad también. Hello, out from Plainview.
Plainview.
From
Bella
Plainview.
mentioned
What's
that one.
up? Where's
Awesome,
Plainview?
awesome.
I didn't see Plainview. Mel
It's,
Abrego.
yeah, it's just about an hour north of here of Lubbock.
No, I know where it's at. I
Oh.
didn't see the.
I didn't
Oh
see that.
no, he's a friend of ours. He used to be one of my DJs, so I know where he's from.
No, but I mean,
Oh.
I didn't see. I hadn't seen the comment.
The comment.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was like, "Where's Plainview? I don't see Plainview."
Oh, now I get it. See, I'm a little slow.
Thank you, Patty.
There it is. No, you're right. I'm a little slow. Plainview, Texas, right? Javier,
There
is
he
that what you're
is.
talking about?
Let's just Javier. Thanks, Javier.
Yes.
Javier.
There you go.
Yeah, great guy right there. Javier.
All right, gentlemen, it was a pleasure tonight. We will talk again very, very soon. Stevie D, always in touch. Keep in touch, and we'll definitely look forward to either catching you on the road somewhere out there. Don't forget, guys, hit him up, inbox him, or DM him, should I say, right there. He wants, what is that, RZP?
RZip.
Yeah, RZip.
RZip.
Oh, ZIP, there it is, RZip.
Man, this is hard to do backwards.
Healthy fat burner energy right there, guys.
Yeah,
That's right. And he's lost over, what you said, 20, almost
I'm at 24
27?
pounds.
24? Wow. Yeah. Some
Yeah.
good stuff.
It is, man. It really is. So anyway, man, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. God bless you. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Yes.
Christmas to you, and have a blessed one too, bro.
Thank you. If we don't talk before then, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes, sir.
Besos
Gotcha.
y abrazos, guys. Thank you, man. Love you guys.
All right, you be good, man. Take it easy. We'll holler at you later.